past you.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3-and-out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
You have to give big-time credit to the cornerback on that play. Most of them like to just sit back and say, I'm playing pass. But he diagnosed that play so fast and got into the backfield for a loss of yardage. That's a monster play by a corner.
On 2nd down, Freeman. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. On 3rd down, Devontae Freeman. And an alley to run. The 20. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Devontae Freeman with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Falcons push further out in front. Tavecchio good on the extra point. And it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
16 yards right off the bat with a 1st down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Watson buying time to his left. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. On 1st and 10, Watson escaping the pressure right. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, Johnson. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. On 1st down, it's Watson. And an alley to run. That's good for a Texan 1st down, a 12-yard pickup. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Watson. Throw left side complete. It's Johnson. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Call it a gain of 5. And it's a 2nd down. From the gun, a run for Johnson. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Well, to me, that's taking a big gamble defensively because that alignment you see, that's normally something you see down near the goal line. Because now, if they decide to go play action, something should be open there, and I think open big.
So maybe that's something that gets filed away for later.
I think without a doubt, you write it down, and if you see that look at a later date, go ahead and take your shot.
Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack.
All right, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up, back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle?
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
There's a lot about that play you could easily see coming. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal line, you know they're going to face pressure.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going forward.
Yeah, it could have been a safety or even given up a defensive touchdown.
The punter Bosher on now as he gets this one away.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! At the 47-yard line. Set! Look at the egg! I hope you brought your reps because I'm about to take you to school.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And he is finally out of bounds, just shy of the 5, all the way down at the 6. A big play there just before halftime. 41 yards.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. To throw is Watson. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. They come up in an offset eye.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
They'll try to punch it in with Miller. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Lamar Miller taking it in as his guys are back within a single score. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. 4 receivers now, 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Second down and 4. A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. And Jones has it over the middle. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Defense wins championships, baby.
They'll run on first down. It's Freeman. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This one from 48 yards away. And his kick is absolutely perfect. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. A shotgun snap for Watson. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up fourth down. Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. They are going for it. Here's Watson. He finds an opening past the 40. And he'll find QT on the right side complete. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Watson now 10 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. To the air yet again, Watson. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.